Well played today, and just first one from my side, just your thoughts on that victory and sealing a berth in the final on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been first prize not to play another game heading into the final. So we're glad that we ticked that off. We're not taking anything for granted. Yeah, great start by Brian and Riza, and then well followed by our lower order and middle order. Actually, not even lower order, middle order. So yeah, everyone's ready to play, and that's what we saw today, especially with the ball. I thought under pressure we responded well. We've been doing that all tournament, so hopefully we do that in the final.
And then, in terms of MICT, from the very first season, this team has been one of the favorites. From the time the squads were released and they were picked from 2023, even last year. But those performances from the past two seasons were not good at all. What made it click this time around? Why did this season go so well, where just everybody was just on that top gear, everyone's contributing from the back to the ball?
Yeah, we've always had the players, but now I think we we got together, and the senior group had a lot to do with it in terms of pulling everyone together. And there's also a familiarity between the players. And as you can see, you know, the South African players are backing each other. And you know, we've been playing two overseas in certain games, or in quite a few games. So you can see the local players are stepping up, and everyone who's on the bench as well is looking to make an impact. Whether they come in, you know, they can come in at any time. Everyone is actually ready to play. So that hunger is there. The hunger's always been there, but I think we just got together more as a team to put in, you know, those crucial performances at crucial times, and I think that's what's getting us over the line.
And then last two from my side. In terms of you personally, the last time that some of us saw you here in St. George's Park was when you were playing Test cricket for South Africa, when you guys sealed the Test final with Lords right here in St. George's Park. For you coming back here, what's that feeling?
I mean, this is a completely new tournament. There's so much cricket playing these days. You almost have to park everything that has happened before. Yeah, this wasn't a test match, but coming back to this field always brings a lot of memories. Played here a lot of times. You know, the fans here, I would say, you know, really good. So it's nice to come here and play here. Big cricket following and enthusiastic crowd. Even though their home team wasn't playing, people still came out to support. But I don't think I was thinking much about the test match. First prize was thinking about this game and winning it.
And then just the last one from my side, we noticed that you said some things to David Miller after he got up. Any chance to share what you actually did say to him?
Well, I just asked him what's wrong with him, and he said his groin.
You won 5 in a row now, unbeaten for 2 weeks. With the final coming up, how do you continue and maintain that sort of momentum with everyone on board at the same time?
Take it one step at a time and be in the moment. Don't have to overthink it. Do the same things we've been doing all tournament, and that's the answer.
You mentioned something about South African players, you know, putting their hands up and performing. Can you tell a bit about, you know, the rise of Ryan and Mapaka, Pretorius? Just what do you attribute their rise over the last, you know, 16-18 months?
Ryan Rickleton and who?
Pretorius.
Mapaka.
What do you put their rise on?
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about the SA20 is that it exposes young players to a high level of cricket. And it would be good, you know, for youngsters coming up to lift their hands against some good quality opposition. You have players that are coming from overseas, and also coaches. So, like the youngsters who are coming in, they're allowed. An exciting platform is created for them, and they're so enthusiastic to want to show their skills and their talent. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is they learn a lot faster, especially in the shorter format with the IP that's being passed around. I think that's a positive about the leagues, and that's a positive thing about the SA20, where you can see certain players who've been playing in our local setup being pushed onto this platform, surrounded by, first of all the pro tiers, and second of all some overseas players and overseas coaches, and most of the quality coaches in the country. So it can only be one way, and that's up here.
Congratulations. T20 was always considered a batter's game, but the way bowlers are performing these days, especially you and Justpreet, do you think that we have found the balance between bat and ball in this format?
Well, yes, I think in cricket generally, you know, there must be something for either the batter or the bowler. Sometimes you can have it being one way, but you don't want one-way traffic, but you don't want that happening most games. I believe that in cricket, you know, you have to leave, you know, something for the bowler and the batter. Then it forces the batsman to play some good shots, and the more often than not, and the bowlers to bowl good balls more often than not, and you get rewarded. If it's too flat most of the times, then you might as well call it batting and not cricket.
Okay, so this tournament, you've seen it's not been a batting kind of tournament. You have a lot of low-scoring games, but MI on the other hand have been pretty much riding on what the top two has done for Brian and Rasi. How crucial or how important they have been in the campaign throughout for you guys?
Yeah, I must say the wickets have been a bit tricky all in all. However, I think at Newlands, you know, the pitches were good in Newlands because we were chasing scores of 160 plus and setting scores of 160, 170 plus. So I think Newlands was quite a good wicket, and it brought both departments into play. But yeah, I think South Africa generally is there's always something for the bowlers. When you go up north, there's more for the seamers, and when you go you know, down south on the coast, there's more for the spinners, and that's what you've seen. So somewhere along the line, you need some sort of balance. But in saying that, when teams have been, you know, for 4 or for 3 in the power play, or for 5 in some instances, they always bounce back and score, you know, around about 160, 170. But yeah, this season, I must say, bowlers have been enjoying themselves.
With the way Pretorius came out back, he got dragged away for a couple of boundaries in a 6. You come in and you get his wicket. Just how you work that out to manage to do it.
Oh, line and length.
Okay, so just you've been as part of a lot of great bowling attacks. Set aside international cricket. In terms of the variety that you've got in that attack, when it comes to bowling types and of course the skill, where does this bowling attack that you've got sort of rate?
I think it's a very good bowling attack. Yeah, Balti, you know, he's been dominating world cricket for a long time now. Rashid has been doing it. I've been trying. And then you got some local players like George, who's been bowling really well in his career. And other guys like Boshi, who are showing the world what he can do. He's always had it. So I think it's a really well-balanced bowling attack, if you ask me. There's everything. There's spin and there's seam. There's always a threat coming your way, and I think that's been a testament to, you know, the results that we've produced.
And the final was sold out weeks ago, and now that you know that you're going there, just the feeling of knowing that you're going to be going to that ground with all the ring and it's going to be sold out. What are your expectations?
Oh, we're excited. We're really excited. We'll play anyone. We're just excited to play that game. Everyone is, and we can't wait.